Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for New Sport. Written, produced, and directed by Victor Allen, the bald-headed black man. Here he is, the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here's Vic! Sports!
You know what, you guys...
Sporty!
I don't care.
Sport and life!
Nobody talks sports. I'm going to talk about sports because that's how we roll. And everybody, if they were going out to a big event, and the sports jocks were there, you give them respect. So I'm going to give them respect. That's me. I'm going to pretend like I'm getting awards.
Jocks?
Hey, man, only the jocks. D-Wade, I mean, he's rolling at the BET Awards with, of course, Gabrielle Union. He's doing his thing. But let me just say this, because it's hard to talk about sports the day after the biggest event probably in BET's history as it relates to a festival. So you say, how does that relate to New Sports? So, well, it very, very simply, it does, because it's music, it's entertainment, it's sports, it's everybody. Was there a special sports story? No. But today is a big day in the NBA, you guys.
That's
Everybody's
right.
waiting.
Timing.
It is that time for the D. Howard Sweepstakes and Saga. It starts today, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're so ready for this guy that they actually say at 9 that their first meeting started at 9:01.
The Lakers meeting?
No. They all go in order. I think the Dallas Mavericks is maybe up first.
He has like a day of meetings or some shit?
Yes,
because it's free agent day today. Today is the day.
This is the day.
And it's a big old list.
It's a long list, and the number one, it's the landscaper. He's just going to change the whole environment.
Yes.
Is D. Howard. Now, look, we're not going to say anything new. We covered this the last time you guys were here. We was talking about D. Howard. We was talking about the Brooklyn Nets. And hey, Brooklyn Nets, what up? You guys got Paul Pierce
Brooklyn.
and got Garnett. Local boys. Both one stays in Malibu. One is big dime. Look. Wait a minute.
Nasty weather.
Wait a minute. Before Brooklyn became Brooklyn, you just knew them as the New Jersey Nets. And you can't even remember the names so much as to who was playing. How they shifted. Now, did you ever see the Celtics, the Big Two, going to Brooklyn last year? Did anybody see that?
No. And Vic, to make the story even bigger, right? Even when you think of New Jersey and you think of a point guard.
Right.
Did you ever think of him as coach?
No. I'm gonna wait for Jason on this because he's so soft spoken. He's got that demeanor that's a little bit different.
They said that Jason Kidd in the polls is one of the most respected and popular players in the whole NBA. Respected.
Right.
It's interesting who people respect too.
Yeah.
Respected and popular.
Closer to the player's mentality always gets respect most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is when you have to get to that owner and he says, this is how much money I'm paying. All of a sudden, those players, it's a little different. You have
to get somebody's boo-boo.
It's done. All right, now I'm not going to just so give you guys a head up, I am going to bring you the update on the upset with Serena Williams. I know she lost this morning, and we're going to talk about that shortly later, right after this subject. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to set the tone on this. I pretend that I'm the agent that's representing D. Howard. And D. Howard is talking to me. And I'm going to have one of you guys play the role that you're D. Howard. I'm the agent. And the agent, you tell me, what does he want? D. Howard to go to another city, not as big, make $30 million less based on a max deal than what the Lakers can offer. But I'm the agent, and my job is to come up and get my profit, right? Or make him happy for the term of the contract. What's more important? But Mark, before you go, I want to do this. I want to go over to our boy over here representing Brooklyn, because I already know you thought or you was hoping maybe he may go towards Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
It's not an impossibility.
Okay.
But I'm the agent. You convinced me, because I'm the ones out on your behalf trying to max out your deals, that I should go with another city that may possibly make the money up. You're D. Howard, I'm the agent. And I said 5 years, $118 million. The most anybody else can get is 88. Wow. 4 years. You going to tell me you like the weather?
I'm going to tell you I'm writing your check.
It's that simple.
I tell you.
Is it hard to walk away from that 30 plus?
Well, if you're thinking long term, then maybe not. I mean, but yeah, if you want something quick in the cash right away, then yeah, it's gonna be hard. But
yeah,
thinking long term, you're thinking championships and what I could do with endorsements and all that stuff. I'll make it back. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
I like that vote. That vote is that he's a long term man. Mario, now step in. What do you think, man?
Well, the issue is that if you look at the numbers, you're making almost the same for a shorter contract.
Right.
4 years, $88 million. That's what, $22 million. 5 years, $118 million.
Right.
It's not that much difference here. So it has to do with the idea of whether you wonder whether his stock will go up or down. I can tell you with other centers in his caliber, their stock actually went up. When you think about what happened with Shaquille.
Right.
And he doesn't have right now he kind of stands almost alone. So I'm not so sure, even though I must admit, it looks very good to go on and say, well, do the 5 years with the Lakers, do all the promotion and marketing and all those things. But I think because they're wondering if he takes a 2-year deal or something, he might get even more money coming back in 2 years or a year.
So everything, first of all, everybody knows the owners prorate the kickback. Now, when I mean kickback, it's legal. They're going to pay you back. But so much happens between now and then. And they don't see 2 or 3 years down the road. And I don't know if anybody in the room can answer, will the championship come next year? So I'm assuming they need a couple of years in the bank
and I don't know
get
what
some
the
interest on it.
Are, right, Vic? Because we don't know. That's the part that gets weird, right? We don't know what's guaranteed.
No, we don't.
Some of this is like guaranteed money,
versus,
and other parts are like incentive money.
All right, now watch. Let me put it in the woman's place.
No, don't do that.
DeVoe, you're his little shorty. You're his little shorty, and because you're his little shorty, he has this dilemma. Notice I say dilemma, not dilemma. The dilemma is that you're in Hollywood, you're in L.A., weather, everything. He says, I want to bounce. I want to go to either Houston, Dallas, Golden State up north in California, of course, or Atlanta, which has a slim chance. But I make more money if I stay with the Lakers, and I give you all the sunshine, the who's who. And you go, what? Baby, take lesser money, short-term deal. Or go long-term deal, you may get more money. Or just take the best deal because the Lakers are the, if not winningest, second winningest organization in basketball. What do you say, DeVoe?
Well, probably the latter of the three.
But
you know what? PMC said something. If he was like my best friend, and we were talking, and I told him what my man was saying.
Right.
PMC said that the no state taxes in Texas.
Right.
Okay, it's going to do Houston. It will never make up the difference. So, with that in mind, I think he needs to just go ahead and go with the long term.
Go in the long term. So everybody's looking at the payback comes on the return. So let me just say this. You got 4 teams, and I'll tell you what their conditions were as it relates to where they were from this season. You had Dallas, who didn't make the playoffs, of course. You had Houston Rockets, who got the first round. You had Golden State, second round. They were off the chain. And you had Atlanta Hawks, first round. Which team, Mario, is more apt to have a winning organization deliver an NBA title? Because it's more than that. It's coaching. It's not just having a center. And Miami proved that you don't have to have a big man in the middle to win championships, even back-to-back. Which city more aptly would probably bring you a championship within 2 years, if any?
Houston.
Man, let me, Liz, what do you think, man?
Shoot, y'all know a lot more about this than I do. I'm going to go with my man Mario.
Go with
piggyback.
I don't know either. But well, here's the thing. You remember they have Harden. They have a team that many people think is a contending team. And they have a very strong organization.
Right.
Golden State is having a little bit of some turmoil and questions right now. Did they fire him? Are they switching up coaches?
What, Mark?
No, they're not switching up. Okay.
No,
but some
Mark.
they have some issues with some decisions on players, though.
Yeah, they all do. Everybody does, because when you only get to a certain point, you can't stay with the same team unless you have all this talent that's being and developing. Golden State needs some senior leadership. Every team needs someone senior, because when you look at D Wade and LeBron, you don't realize they're almost a decade minimum. So they're senior. They're not young. They're young in NBA years to a lot of people, but they're senior.
A couple more years. No, I think it's Houston.
You think it's Houston? You think Mark Cuban as the man can offer that swag and a little extra to compete with the Lakers offer?
He hasn't proven he can make the team right. It seems at least lately.
It's a rebuilding for
right.
Dallas.
There was a time, and they've been really shifting a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. No,
Okay.
I think there's an instability factor there
Gotcha.
that's a little unsettling.
Okay, all right. Just want to know because right now everybody's waiting. We're not going to find out any results on the free agency because it doesn't end until the 10th. So there's some time in between. So no big deal. But look,
PMC said Houston too.
well, yeah, Houston is the favorite because they are the offensive team. They score a lot. And you put Dwight in the middle, that's the defense.
That's what everybody
That's what
dreams
everybody's
of,
saying.
of
Yeah.
having Dwight in the middle with Harden and
Yeah.
Ben and them, and they're already throwing down and they're running.
Right.
They're also a running, shooting, gunning team. So
And not great on all the defensive
Right.
perimeters, but he can make up for it. But they're going to be challenged. They're going to be challenged. And Coach McHale is going to be the one that's going to have to step up and be a
coached
coach.
by a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. All right, you guys. This morning, we did get some bad news about the Wimbledon upset of the year, maybe. Sabine Lisicki, Germany. I mean,
Where is it, Wimbledon now? Because
It's
I thought in
Wimbledon.
the past
Wimbledon.
it had a different name.
Wimbledon.
Was that?
Don't do that, man. Leave her alone. Leave her.
Talked about the Wimbledon. I thought there were little creatures that lived in, a faraway land. The little Wimbledons. Sometimes I tell my woman, you acting like a Wimbledon. They still don't know whether to get mad or
I tried. You guys. That's wrong. That's wrong.
all right. Well, back in Wimbledon.
Wait a minute. The part I like about this, I was kind of biding my time. I was thinking, they kind of behaved so far. I'm kind of shocked. I must be off my game.
I didn't respond to Mario because I'm being good, Mario. You're being an ass.
Oh, there we
Well,
go.
I tried to make it an art form at least.
There we go.
What the hell?
Well, we got. Hey,
Sphincter.
look. The part we're going to stay away from is that they actually have this dialogue that's very, very sensitive, and we're going to leave that alone.
Are you talking about me and Mario?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You guys got this dialogue.
Voice
that's
kind of gets high sometimes too. Like, you get those high tones.
all right. This is what it's about. When Serena is upset, it's big news. It's, she had this streak going for about 34 matches, of course, and unfortunately, she's number one. Can't win all the time. Playing on dirt, a lot of games, not going over the grass, and she gets knocked out in the quarterfinals. Now, the issue is not whether she was defeated. The number one thing is this woman cried. Sabine cried literally. She's humble. But you know what? When you look at Sabine, how she's built, she from the waist down, I mean, she can match the physicality of Serena.
Even the white girls got ass today.
Exactly.
Well, why did you show us a picture from the waist up?
But
Thank you.
but-
Thank you.
because
Finally on the team.
yeah, right, very good. You know
I'm
what?
just
That's a
saying
great
a
question.
full length would have been better because I don't know. Okay, moving
You
right
want to
along.
see her ass.
Well, I'm just
That's
saying.
it.
Well, here's the thing. You have a choice. You either show an old picture, which they don't have a lot of her because she's not in the
You
top.
want new
top
ass.
or you
New
show
ass.
the game picture, and this is the,
The game picture, of course.
This is how she looked, and they didn't have a fully open picture, unfortunately. So I'm sorry about that.
okay.
I played catch up, but that's not the subject. The subject is we got to find out about Serena because I'm gonna relate this with DeVoe and a lot of women when they have that look that we try to define what that look is. And for the brothers and for the men, when a woman looks a certain way, we're going to find out what that look is. So I want you to take about 5 or 10 seconds, look at that look, and think about the times, especially for the men. Have they ever had a woman look like this at them? So you got about 5 to 10 seconds. Think about it. Now, DeVoe, in the meantime, I want you to reach back in your archives and realize, have you ever given a look like this to anyone or a man specifically?
No.
You lying your ass off. You lying your ass off.
You just gave one to Mario.
Thank you. Thank you. I want you to,
Especially when they have that bad hair. too.
man.
They love to show you black people mad with their hair on that.
I mean, really.
It scares white folks to have happy hair.
Yeah, she looks pretty
I
scary.
mean,
Did you see his hair? Did you see that hair?
The look.
I'm scared of her.
That look she has right there. I mean,
When your
if
weed goes bad.
I don't think I have the right terminology to kind of express it. So I put 4 choices up there, and we're going to find out what we think that look best represents. And I'll say the words for you and the quotes, so that way, for any of you guys having any problems reading that small print, is this a disappointed woman, a frustrated diva, humble and a quiet storm brewing, or a mad ass bitch? Let's take it with Duvall.
M-A-B. M-A-B.
All the way.
All right, wait a minute. Mad ass bitch? Is that it?
Yes.
All right, Mario.
Yes, after you ate that last piece of chicken. That's the way they look at you.
Let's go.
Boy. Or when you was asked, could they just please sleep in the west spot tonight?
Okay. You know what? Dude, why does everything have to revolve around?
That's when I get that look.
You can't. You know what? Here, you about to get that look right now.
That's the
Okay?
same look. And Vic, when I ask them, can you please leave the toilet seat up? That's the look they give me too. I don't get it. I say, no women live here. We put the toilet seat down when y'all come over.
Wait a minute. This is the part that gets me because I keep looking at the picture. And I'm serious. You have to really think about the last time a woman looked at you like that way. Now, Mario.
Oh, shit.
Has there been a time somebody gave you that look? And
Hell yeah, I got a catalog.
PMC said I do it every time we're on the show.
That's right.
Right,
Wait a minute.
Liz?
Now, I know.
And that's the way Jazz Real would always look.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold. You're so wrong, man.
PMC said when you come home and your woman looks at you like that, you know what? You better turn around and run
Exactly.
fast.
Wow.
Go back to the bar.
Go back. That's it.
Go visit. That's when they come over here.
Now, Mr. Karai,
Yes, sir.
I know you are blessed with talents, gifts, and everything, but has there been a time where that look, I call it the Darth Vader look, beaming your way? Have you ever experienced this?
Man, I've experienced that too many times. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a heartbreaker. Now that's a mad ass bitch right there. Slap somebody.
And you know what,
Stay clear
Dick?
of the racket.
I think the first time you get that look is from your mother.
Oh, real
I was
talk.
thinking that too. Real talk. I was thinking that too.
You know, when they walk, well, boy, they walk into the kitchen on a Saturday morning. That's the look they get.
Wow.
Wow.
That's the look Mom gives you when she catches you with somebody in the room. What you doing?
And it's your cousin.
That's wrong.
Mario, as Max said, what is wrong with Mario? What is wrong with Mario? We
Don't
don't
act like
know,
you ain't
Max.
got
We
one of
don't
them
know what's
cousins.
wrong with
What
him.
they
Don't
call
act like you-
cousins in the island, they call
Right.
it practice.
That's right. Like y'all ain't got a cousin like that.
Oh.
I've never done anything with my cousin. That's
you thought about it?
ridiculous. No, are you
about it?
kidding?
You have a big
You
enough
ain't
family.
you ain't American.
That's a good one. So you see what's in the look. This look is amazing to me. I just the idea that she may be looking at the referees or whomever.
And PMC said
It's
that's
done.
the look like, why don't you have a job, boy?
Man, you guys. So let me ask you
just
something.
lost a job.
Can a potentially exiting out of this, of course, this topic? Can a fine woman bring a look like that? And when I say fine, let's talk about top tens. Now she's a 10, period, because of what she's done, and she's number one. But we know when we go look at that super fine, can Holly Berry pull this off?
Every day of the week, any woman can pull it off, from
Right.
fine to
practice it.
monster.
Yeah.
We all have it in us.
So you know you can go
You've
there.
never done it though.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
oh yeah,
Not
right.
you.
That's right.
Not you. All right, you guys. Here, going out. This is the next topic, and for you guys, if you guys don't think the topic I'm about to bring up is big, it's worldwide. Brazil, of course, routs Spain in the Confed Cup, and Brazil, of course, is Brazil, and we know that Brazil rules. That's not the issue. The issue is, I'm gonna give you a host of cities or countries specifically. My correction. That if you were to be in that particular country when they celebrate a victory, which place would you be? So I'm gonna run off some names.
Okay.
Portugal, Tahiti, of course, Spain, Italy, France, Brazil, Senegal, South Africa, Germany, Norway, Finland, Russia, China, Korea. I can go on and on. If you're going to be at a spot where you want to be on the celebration end of the country, where do you want to be? I'm going to go with Mr. Karai first. What country, man?
I would definitely hands down right now. No discrimination against the others, but Brazil.
Brazil. It's hands down, right?
Brazil.
It's that. Mario.
No broke country. I'm saying some of y'all, I love y'all, but y'all ass. Yeah, it's tight going inside. Some place I can't come right now. Y'all look tight. No, I think for me, Brazil and then maybe France.
France next.
Well, you want to, Brazil right now, and certainly is doing better economically in certain areas. But yeah, everybody knows they bring the party.
They do, but
You got to think about which women. Too bad you didn't have the Netherlands.
I thought about the Netherlands, but look, I'm gonna be honest.
Holland and
Let me say this: the country that I'm blown away would be like Tahiti. And since you've been to
too
Tahiti,
small, they don't have nothing over there. That's why too small. Tahiti, you get Tahiti, they got when you get off the airport, they got chickens running around. I'm talking rural. When it gets dark, it's dark. There are no street lights. It's gone.
Now this is going to be interesting because DeVoe, being one who's from inner beauty and other things, was probably going to give us a different vote. What country would you want to celebrate after a victory? A World Cup?
The Netherlands.
Wow.
Because
Jamaica.
no, no, but
No country.
but some of those countries get kind of violent. They party really hard. Then they start fighting, and people get hurt and end up dead the next morning, all through celebrating.
United States.
Thank you. Yeah.
But PMC said Brazil too. But all you men say Brazil because of those butts over there. I know that's why you guys.
So
will be partying
there's no
over there.
men paying attention to beautiful women. Period. So we only look at the butts. We don't look at anything else you're saying.
Well,
we had
I
CNN.
believe if I put a room full of women with big butts, and you guys, and then when they leave, I said, "What do those girls look like?" You'd go, "I do not know. I know what her
Turn
butt
around.
shaped like."
No.
I know.
Now,
I know her. Turn around. Let me see your butt. Oh yeah, you were there.
I recognize that dimple.
mix it up though. You got to mix it up.
That's true. So
So
hey,
like the
look.
puffy lips too now.
Hey, look. I definitely think, believe it or not, I think the thing that wins over Brazil is not as much as that they do have beautiful women, hands down, head to toe. It's the attitudes they have. That's the one.
That's why I put France second.
See, that's it.
Because usually the French they gonna just party and drink.
Right.
They Netherlands too.
Right.
So I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
What place knows how to throw a party?
Yes.
Of course, the Italians are gonna get all in there and argue, but y'all a little too uptight sometimes. We know,
Uptight,
right? The
uptight.
Brazilians know how to throw a party. They
Right.
prove that
Yes.
every year.
But
Yeah.
they fight. They fight right here in America. They
And
win.
we don't, right?
Do we?
You know what? I'm going out of sports.
Wow.
Just that question. That Mara, take me out. You playing too safe to the fish. You think that our country is just so pure and good? Huh?
Go to Jamaica where they're all empresses. Good Sports. Written, directed by Victor Allen. Yeah.